Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. It is time to do another lifestyle favorites video. I feel like it's been a little while since the last one, and there are some new things that I want to share with you that do not fit into any beauty category or home fragrance category here on my channel. So usually once every couple months, I will do this lifestyle favorites video where I share the randoms, the food things that I love, the home decor that I'm kind of obsessed with, cleaning supplies. In this video, also pest control. So yeah, it's just kind of a random selection of things that I love that I'm kind of obsessed with, and I thought I would share with you guys. So obviously, I think, you know what, I think I actually ordered all of this stuff online. I don't think I bought any of this stuff in store. So I'll put links to everything in the description box down below if you want to go check these things out yourself. The description box is usually a plethora of information, so be sure to check that out. Okay, we're gonna get started because there are quite a few things to share, and I'm gonna get started with bread, carbs. If you are a keto person, you might want to put on your earmuffs for the next couple minutes here because I'm going to be talking about the Wildgrain box. So in full disclosure, this is the only thing that I'm sharing today that was sent to me. This video isn't sponsored by them or anything like that, but they did send me a box to be able to try their products and then share my thoughts with you guys. And I'm really enjoying everything that they included. This is actually the first like food-based box that I've ever said yes to in terms of companies that have contacted me. And something about their presentation and just the fact that they offer a lot of carb items really spoke to me. I gotta be honest with you guys, I have been a bread person my whole life, and one of my favorite things in the world is fresh baked bread. I don't think that there's anything quite like it. And I know that it's probably, in fact, I know it's pretty easy to make your own bread. However, am I gonna do that? I'm not. I am not the type of person to bake my own bread, but I don't have to because these guys send you fresh baked bread. So everything arrives frozen. And by the way, this box came to me all the way from Boston. This company is based out of Boston, Massachusetts, and everything arrived to me frozen. There were ice packs in the box. By the way, the entire box was completely recyclable. Like other than this plastic packaging that the food is in, everything else in the box is recyclable or reusable in terms of the ice packs that they send you. But everything arrived frozen on my doorstep. I put in they also include some dry ice in there as well for like the first part of the journey. But I put it in the freezer and we have been eating this stuff and it's really delicious. So last night I made a pasta dish for Stella and I. Craig was off playing hockey, so we decided we wanted spaghetti for dinner, and it was so much better than the boxed spaghetti that I normally buy, or like the bags of spaghetti that I get at like Trader Joe's. So good, you guys. And Stella even noticed a difference, which she's kind of a carb monster like her mom too. So, but anyway, let me tell you guys a little bit about their products. And they did give me a discount code. So the discount code is just for you guys. It'll save you $10 off your first box, and it includes free croissants in every box that you are going to get. So let's go down here and read through some of their things here. Okay, so the first thing that I really like is that when you join as a member, so when you sign up for the subscription service, they actually donate 6 meals. They have donated over 120,000 meals so far to the Greater Boston Food Bank. I love companies that give back. It's a huge thing for me. I am a firm believer in giving back as much as you possibly can in life, whether monetarily or just with service. I just think it's really important. It's something I'm trying to instill in my kid, and I love when companies do stuff like this. This is also a small, you're basically supporting a small bakery. So this isn't like a massive, huge corporation that you're supporting. Wildgrain has bakers on staff. They prepare all of these products and they're delicious. They're so good, you guys. If you want to skip a delivery or reschedule, you can totally do that. It's very easy to do that. And their sourdoughs are all, they're super clean ingredients, and they use a long fermentation process, which, I mean, I've looked into the benefits of sourdough a little bit, but basically sourdough is actually quite good for you. So anyway, I don't want to like pressure you guys to get this product, but I was really curious to try it myself. And after trying it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for a subscription myself, because we do eat quite a bit of bread in this house, and we eat a lot of pasta dishes. And I think the price point for the quality of the food is fantastic. Plus, I love me some croissants, and like I said, when you sign up, you get free croissants in every box. We made the cookies last night as well, you guys. Oh, they're so good. We ate, how many cookies? I think there were 6 cookies. We each had 2. They were massive. They were so big. Probably shouldn't have fed my kid 2 cookies before bed last night, but it was a splurge night. Anyway, check out Wildgrain. Again, I'll put the description or the information in the description box below this video. There's a discount code that'll get you the $10 off your first box, and then also the free croissants in every box. So thank you, Wildgrain, for sending this out. Today, I'm gonna be baking up the sourdough harvest bread, by the way. And this has a sourdough starter, whole wheat and wheat flour. There's water, pecans, cranberries, apricots, figs, candied ginger, and sea salt. Costco actually has a harvest loaf that's kind of similar to this, so I can't wait to see how that compares to the Costco version. But anyway, I'm excited to bake this up. Okay, let's move on. Let's go from food to pest control, because why not? Okay, so we have ants at our house all the time. It's super frustrating. They're just the little sugar ants, and usually every summer our house like backs up to some woods, and so there's a number of wildlife and insects and stuff that can come in the house. The ants are usually like the big thing every single summer, and they're so frustrating. But I was doing some research, and it turns out that ants don't like mint. So I bought this on Amazon. Now this is the concentrate. The spray bottle is actually outside. Just this morning I was spraying around our back door again. This is the Mighty Mint Insect and Pest Control. And bonus here is that this is also effective against spiders and mosquitoes. This is made with peppermint. It's very minty. So you dilute this concentrate, and you basically spray, you can spray it around your baseboards, you can spray it around the outside of your house. And you guys, it works. It actually keeps the ants away. Now you do have to respray. I typically spray around all of our doors and around the windows once a week. It's very easy to do. It's just a quick and it totally keeps them away, you guys. Now, if you have ants already in your house, you definitely want to treat those. I will put a link to what we use. I think it's called OptiGuard. It works incredibly well, better than anything else that we've used in the past. And we've used a lot of different like ant killing products. So I will put the OptiGuard in the description box below this video. That's a great way to just kind of get rid of them in your house, but to prevent them from actually coming in, like, this is fantastic. Obviously we have pets, and it's very important to me to not poison our dogs. So something like this, it's just pure peppermint that you dilute with water. The dogs, I mean, they sniff it, but it's kind of strong, and so they just kind of stay away from it, but peppermint it's not gonna hurt our dogs. So this is what I've decided to use around the house to keep the ants from coming in, and it's working like a charm. So if you're looking for a natural solution, I would suggest checking that out for sure. Okay, We got new appliances over the course of the last year, and so I'm wanting to take really good care of them. So this is actually the first time that I've started buying stainless steel cleansers or polishers. In the past, at our old house, I just used Windex on our stainless steel, but that really didn't do a very good job of necessarily getting rid of the smudges, and it certainly didn't prevent smudges from like being made again on the stainless steel. But this stuff, have you heard of Spray Away? This is amazing. I have a girlfriend who is a house cleaner, and she uses this, and she was like, this is what you need. So it's the Spray Away Stainless Steel Cleaner and Polish. It protects and preserves, and it resists fingerprints. I have a kid. There are always fingerprints on everything. This totally prevents her fingerprints from showing up on the stainless steel. So typically once every 2 weeks, I will take a microfiber cloth and I will just wipe down all of the stainless steel, and it makes it so shiny. It makes it look brand new. Like, you know how when you get your stainless steel appliances and you take that plastic film off and it's just perfect? And then, you know, as soon as your kids get a hold of it, it's just a fingerprint disaster. Yeah, this gives it that new look again, and you have that added protection of the fingerprints being added back onto your fridge for a little while. I have used other stainless steel cleansers. The other one that I tried more recently was from, I think it's called Weeman's. I didn't actually like that one very much. This is fantastic. It's obviously like an aerosol. So you just lightly spray it on your fridge or dishwasher or whatever. Take that microfiber cloth and shiny, looks brand new, fabulous, love it. Okay, let's do, okay, this is super extra, and this was actually a gift for Craig for Father's Day. We entertain quite a bit at our house, and Craig fancies himself a little bit of a bartender at this point. So we had a really cheap and expensive juice or like citrus, this is a citrus press. We had a really cheap one that we got for our wedding back in 2008, and it just, like, half the time, like, it didn't get all of the juice out of the lemons, the limes, the oranges, and it was just looking crusty and old. And I was like, you know what, for Father's Day this year, I'm gonna get him like a whole bar situation. So one of the things that I actually love the most out of this little bar setup that I got for Craig was this Celio juice press. I did a ton of research on these citrus presses. I keep calling it a juice press. It's a citrus press. I did a ton of research on these, and this is like the best one of the most popular ones, one of the best reviewed ones. It is super heavy duty. So I opted for the black because all of the other like bar items that I got for Craig were black. And man, this thing is fantastic. It fits enormous. Like, this is huge, this little part down here. So you can fit even like the biggest grapefruit in here and get fresh grapefruit juice. And this thing it's really heavy, you guys. It gets all of the juice out. I mean, when I take the like rind out of here, like there is not an ounce of juice left in an orange, a lime, a whatever. It gets it all out. And it has these little like suction cups on the bottom. One of the problems that we had with our old one is that it just like sat on the counter without suction cups, and like it would move around. So sometimes like you'd kind of like knock it over if you weren't super careful. This suctions to your counter, gets all of the juice out of any of the citrus items that you put in here, and I think it looks really nice too. So one of my goals with like this bar setup was to make it look really nice for Craig, and he loves this thing. We use it quite frequently, and she is holding up really well. So love that. If you are in the market for a citrus press and you want to kind of splurge on one, this is the one that I would tell you to splurge on. It is a little bit more expensive, but it is a great gift item. Craig absolutely loved it. All right, I found the most beautiful long tray here. I'll show it to you because I have it. I found this beautiful long tray on Pottery Barn. It is this really kind of rough hewn wood, and then it's got these little legs on the bottom. Anyway, I saw it on Pottery Barn first and I was like, oh, I really want that. But it was kind of expensive. And so I looked up the name of the brand and I went to Google, put it in there, and guess what? I got it for like, I think 20 bucks cheaper. Gosh, maybe even it was like $30 cheaper on Wayfair. Yeah, always, I love Pottery Barn. Sometimes there are things on there that you can't get anywhere else, right? And in that case, I don't mind splurging, but do your research when you're shopping at places like Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, because a lot of times you can find those items for way less money on Wayfair or Birch Lane, those Jocelyn Main, those types of places. So yeah, if you guys are interested in something like this, and it has handles too. So I wanted this to go across our, I'm gonna put it down because it's really big and I'm afraid I'm gonna knock something down. I wanted this to put across our kitchen island. So when we got these new appliances, the stovetop that we got didn't completely fit into the old slot. The stovetop that was there was original to the house when it was built in 2002, so the granite was cut for that. So we had to do a little patchwork, and I didn't like the way that the patchwork looked, and so I was looking for a long tray to kind of help cover up the stainless steel like surround that we had to put in to make sure that nothing fell behind the cooktop while we were cooking, basically, because there was just it was a gap, right? So we're not replacing the granite in this house. It's not gonna happen in this house. It's still in great shape, and this is unfortunately not our forever house. So, but I wanted something that would hide that stainless steel insert that we had to do in the back there. This is the exact length of our cooktop, and basically what I'm using this for is to put like my fancy, I showed this to you guys. It's a salt cellar. I got it at, what was it, Cost Plus World Market. I shared that a few months ago in a Lifestyle Favorites. And then also my beautiful olive wood pepper mill that I got. I put those things on here, and then I have a fancy oil decanter, and then, you know, like a couple candles here and there. So it acts as like kind of a useful way to corral those things that I use whenever I'm cooking. You're always reaching for salt, usually you're always reaching for pepper. So I like having those things easily accessible and in pretty little containers. And then, you know, you can put your tchotchkes on here as well. But I just like how it sort of like corrals everything in one neat area. But I was actually thinking, like, a lot of you would probably enjoy this for like your fall tablescapes. It's just so pretty, and I love this reclaimed wood that they used. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I am actually, I probably shouldn't say anything quite yet because I'm still in the process of kind of figuring all this stuff out, but I am thinking of starting a new business. Craig is purchasing a sawmill, and we have access to a lot of really nice wood. And I am thinking of potentially starting an Etsy store and making things like this. I'm still in the very early stages, and I might just do it for like friends and family, like if they want a new like table or something. But I don't know, just this kind of got my creative juices flowing, and I was like, yeah, I think I can make stuff like this. I mean, it's not terribly difficult to put together something like this, but obviously, you know, you need some stuff to like actually make it happen. So yeah, I think Craig and I might have some new projects that we can do together and potentially turn it into a new business. But besides that, this is just a beautiful piece. I'm glad I have this, and I would totally also use this in my dining room. I'm thinking of maybe getting another one because it was so much more affordable at Wayfair, and then using this on my dining room table as well. Yeah, I really like this piece a lot. And then I have one more thing that I wanted to share. So I am a big fan of decorating with candles, obviously, but there are certain places where I want to use candles where it's not smart to have an open flame, like around most of my fall and holiday decor. Some of that stuff is pretty flammable. So I love the taper candles that I get from lights.com. I had a couple years ago, I partnered with lights.com. I bought these myself. These are from their Infinity Wick collection. They have a really great selection of flameless taper candles or pillar candles. They're really beautiful, and these are gorgeous, you guys. So these actually have a gold finish. You're gonna see these in my fall home decor tour the week, oh my gosh, it's Labor Day weekend this next weekend, isn't it? Duh. Okay, I still have some editing to do, but in the video for the front living room mantle, when I was doing that, I hadn't received these in the mail yet, so you see regular taper candles being used. Don't worry, I never lit those. I was just using them as a placeholder for the video. And then I have these in there now, and these look super realistic. Oh, you're not gonna be able to tell that. Yep, no, sorry. Anyway, it's not dark in this room, but these have a really realistic flicker to them. And they come in well, there's a few different options. So I got the gold ones. You can also get them, I think, in white and ivory. The best part is they have a remote. So in your box, you get 4 of these taper candles. At least these are the boxes that I purchased. The gold was actually on sale. I don't know if they're discontinuing the gold. I would say if you want the gold, I think they were like $20 a box. But you get this, oh God, sorry you guys, it's all taped up. This is the last box that I have to open here. But you get a really nice remote that allows you to also set a timer for these. Very smart, because that way you can just set the timer to come on at a certain time of the day, and then it just comes on every day for you. So I'm not using these quite yet because it's still light out for way longer into the day than I would prefer. I am one of those people, I love the fall. I love when we go through the time change and it gets dark really early. I don't know, I'm one of those weirdos. I like it when it's dark and dreary and nasty out. Because I just put on my candles at home and I sit in front of the fireplace and I chill and I relax, and I enjoy that time. It's very relaxing to me, and it's a good time for me. Anyway, if you are in the market for some really realistic taper flameless candles, check these out. These here, and they come with the batteries too, which I appreciate, because a lot of times these things don't come with batteries. These are the matte gold distressed 10-inch taper candles from Infinity Wick. Yeah, check them out. These are fantastic and definitely a lot safer than an open flame, especially if you have a lot of like decor pieces on like I do. So anyway, you guys, that is what I have for you today for the lifestyle faves. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.